Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Punxsutawney, PA, Rich Koontz Field for Punxsutawney versus DuBois. We're getting ready for the senior day activities here in Punxsutawney as this is Chris Rossetti here, and we'll be ready here shortly to start the senior day activities for the Chucks. Just wanted to let everybody know what was going on here. Running a couple minutes behind schedule at the 6:10. They were thinking they were going to go on with that, but that's okay. We'll have a baseball game to follow, DuBois and Punxsutawney, but the senior day festivities here on the YDL Sports Network are powered by Joe's Drive-In right here in Punxsutawney. Just stick here and we'll try to pick up the PA system here shortly, and we'll be ready to go with that momentarily here. So just hang tight, folks, for them to get ready to go here. They were getting one more bio set to go, so they need to get that ready to go.
Good evening, everybody, and senior night this year. So starting off, we have our first senior, Ezekiel Bennett.
So they're going to honor Zeke Bennett first here.
Zeke is the son of Deanna and Israel Bennett. Zeke played baseball years 9 through 12, football years 9 through 12, wrestled year 12. Zeke was part of the PIAA AAA Western Finals team in 2022. Zeke is the all-time leading rusher of the Punxsutawney football team. Zeke enjoys hunting and riding dirt bikes in his free time. And his future plans are to enter the workforce. That's Zeke.
So Zeke Bennett, the first.
Up next, we have Zach Dinger.
One now, Zach Dinger coming out for Punxsutawney.
Zach is the son of Shannon Kaza and Bryce Dinger. Zach played baseball years 9 through 12 and basketball years 9 and 10. Some of Zach's honors include National Honor Society, Baseball Association President, Rotary Club Boy of the Month for February, Ski Club, Science Club, and a member of the 2022 PIAA AAA Western Finals team. Zach's include fishing, detailing cars, playing video games, skiing, and his future plans are to attend Penn State. Up next, we have Jake Henretta. Jake is the son of Brian and Jamie Henretta. Jake played baseball years 9 through 12, golfed in year 12. Some of his school activities include Baseball Association years 9 through 12, Ski Club 9 through 12, Bible Club 9 through 12, Foreign Language Club 9 through 12, NHS as a historian, Varsity Club 12, and a member of the PIAA AAA Western Finals team. Jake's hobbies include hunting and fishing, and his future plans are to attend Susquehanna University to major in ecology. Up next, we have Peyton Hetrick. Peyton is the son of Paul and Monica Hetrick. He participated in baseball years 9 through 12 and football years 9 through 12. Some of his school activities and honors include Varsity Club, Key Club, the D9 Football Special Teams Player of the Year, Ski Club, volunteered to unload food for the food pantry, is the school record holder for the longest field goal of 42 yards, is a member of Baseball Association, and a member of the 2022 PIAA AAA Western Finals team. Some of Peyton's hobbies include hunting, fishing, and shooting, and his future plans are to attend Penn State DuBois to play baseball and get a degree in wildlife technology. Up next, we have Justin Miller. Justin is the son of Matt and Julie Miller. He participated in football years 9 through 12 and played baseball years 9 through 12. Some of his activities and honors include National Honor Society, Baseball Association, Ski Club, Science Club, Rotary Boy, member of the 2022 PIAA AAA Western Finals team. Some of his hobbies include hunting, fishing, pheasant hunting with his dogs named Jake and Dagger, and hiking and kayaking. Some of his future plans are to attend studying civil engineering at Penn State. Thanks, Justin. Up next, we have Carter Savage. Carter is the son of Chris and Carrie Savage. He participated in baseball years 9 through 12 and basketball in 8th grade. Some of his activities and honors include Varsity Club, Baseball Association, Bible Club, Foreign Language Club, NHS, 2021 and 2022 Northern Allegheny League All-Star, and November Rotary Boy of the Month, and also a member of the 2022 PIAA AAA Western Finals team. Some of his other hobbies include hunting, fishing, and camping, and his future plans are to attend Penn State Harrisburg to major in structural engineering and to play for their baseball team. Congrats, Big Country. Up next, we have Jake Sikora. Jake is the son of Joe and Renee Sikora. Jake played baseball years 9 through 12, golfed years 9 through 12, and some of his activities and honors include Art Club, Ski Club, Vice President of Baseball Association, March Rotary Boy of the Month, and a member of the PIAA AAA Western Finals team, and a District 9 All-Star for third base. Some of his hobbies include reading and playing video games, as well as playing in nitro ball tournaments. Some of his future plans are to attend Penn State DuBois to play baseball and obtain a degree in pre-vet and biomed sciences. Congrats, Jake. Up next, we have Josh Tiger. Josh is the son of Tim and Tracy Tiger. Josh played baseball years 9 through 12, golfed in year 12. Some of his activities and honors include NHS, Science Club, Ski Club, Baseball Association as a secretary, All-Star Baseball selection for D9, and a member of the 2022 PIAA AAA baseball team. Some of his hobbies include fantasy football, fishing, golfing, and being a lifeguard for the George C. Brown Community Pool. His future plans are to attend Penn State to major in electrical engineering. Congrats, Josh. Up last, we have Mr. Owen Wood. Owen is the son of Angela and Dean Wood and played baseball years 9 through 12. Some of his activities include being a part of Baseball Association and, of course, a member of the PIAA AAA Western Final Baseball team in 2022. Some of his hobbies include hunting, fishing, and camping, and his future plans are to attend North American Lineman Training Center. Congrats, seniors, and good luck.
Congratulations to those 9 Punxsutawney baseball seniors as they get their pictures taken. And we will have a baseball game here shortly, folks, between DuBois and Punxsutawney. The Chucks come in with a record of 12 wins and 1 loss, coming off of a win over Bradford on Monday. DuBois checks in at 6-9. The Beavers split in a pair of games against Brookville on Monday. The first one was a continuation of a game that was suspended earlier in the year when Caden Clark hit an electric line. That game, DuBois won 17-14. Brookville won the nightcap in that one. So the Beavers come in at 6 wins and 9 losses. We're going to step aside. We're going to thank some of our sponsors when we come back. Hopefully it'll be close to first pitch time here in Punxsutawney. You're watching high school baseball on the YDL Sports Network, D9 and 10 sports.com. When you go to Joe's Drive-In in Punxsutawney, it's like stepping back in time. Joe's Drive-In has hot dogs, cheeseburgers, fries, ice cream, and so much more, all at a wallet-friendly price. You can eat in or take out. Call ahead to place your takeout order, 814-938-5760. Joe's Drive-In across from the ball fields on Indiana Street has been serving the Punxsutawney community for over 50 years. Online at joesdrivein.com. Joe's Drive-In is open every day but Wednesday from 11 to 8. Joe's Drive-In, Punxsutawney's favorite family spot.
Grange Lime and Stone, located 10 miles west of Punxsutawney along Route 536, will mine, crush, and size limestone and sand rock for industrial, commercial, and residential use. Grange Lime and Stone will deliver, or you can pick up, your choice. For more information, call Grange Lime and Stone at 814-938-4883. That's 814-938-4883.
Spring is here, and that means grilling season. Mike's Bilo in Reynoldsville has all your grilling needs covered with chicken, steak, pork chops, and more. You can check out all of Mike's Bilo's weekly specials from the comfort of your home at mikesbilo.com, where you will also find online coupons and recipes. Visit Mike's Bilo on South 5th Street in Reynoldsville today. Mike's Bilo's Foods, your friendly hometown supermarket. Swift Kennedy and Company in DuBois is an independent property and casualty insurance agency and the official insurance agency of Your Daily Local LLC, the parent company of the YDL Sports Network. Founded in 1921 by Patrick J. Swift and Albert D. Kennedy, our success has been built on service and attention to our clients' needs. Our philosophy is service and our hallmark is integrity. Visit Swift Kennedy and Company on the web at swiftkennedyandco.com or call them today at 814-371-5270. Swift Kennedy and Company, insurance with integrity since 1921.
Do you know an athlete who goes above and beyond in competition in their life? One who shows sportsmanship, compassion for others? The Brooks Huar Lebeter Sportsperson of the Year Award is made for them. The Brooks Huar Lebeter Sportsperson of the Year Award is for a high school athlete who has competed in at least one full season in either District 9 or District 10, and who displays the qualities of being a good person, leader, community-minded, and wanting to make a difference. To donate to the scholarship fund or to find out more about the award, go to yourdailylocal.com/BHL award.
In both baseball and softball, as in bowling, there's nothing better than a perfect strike. And DuBois Lanes on the Beeline in DuBois has been serving up a striking good time for nearly 70 years and is here for all your bowling needs. At DuBois Lanes, we have open bowling, leagues, birthday parties, and other special events, along with a great pro shop. Call today for open bowling hours or to book your next event. 814-371-0344. Check us out online at DuBoisLanes.com. DuBois Lanes is hoping for a striking year for the DCC Cardinals. Back here in Punxsutawney as we get ready for this baseball game between Punxsutawney and DuBois. Let's take a look at the starting lineups first for the DuBois Beavers under the direction of manager Dan Bowman. Leading off and playing at first base, Tyler Chamberlain. Batting second and doing the catching, Trey Wingard. Batting third and in left field, Jordan L. Batting fourth and doing the pitching, Noah Farrell. Batting fifth and in right field, Caden Clark. Batting sixth and at third base, Gavin Kolschek. Batting seventh and at second base, Billy Gray. Batting eighth and in center field, Davey Augenbaugh. And batting ninth and at shortstop, Talon, Hodge. So it's Chamberlain, Wingard, L, Farrell, Clark, Koscheck, Gray, Augenbaugh, and Hodge. For DuBois, for Mike Dickey, and we'll get Mike Dickey's here after the national anthem. We'll need to step aside here again, folks. We'll be back after these messages.
It's that time of year where the weather tests our sanity. But better days lie shortly ahead. Nature will welcome us back to enjoy its sweet chorus, and sparkling waters will engulf us and rejuvenate our souls. There will be countless adventures and awesome opportunities, and most importantly, quality time with those we love. We welcome you to enjoy some of life's great experiences in Warren County, where we have been enjoying the great outdoors since 1819. Warren County, Pennsylvania. Simple, pure, real.
Howdy, rodeo fans. The 63rd Annual North Washington Rodeo is scheduled for August 15th through the 19th. Come see your favorite events, including bronc riding, barrel racing, bull riding, and more. Gates open at 6 p.m. with the show starting at 8. Come early and eat dinner in the social hall between 4 and 7. Nightly specials will be offered. Can't make dinner? No problem. There'll be lots of concession options available during the show. Grounds are located at 2225 Oneida Valley Road in Petrolia, Pennsylvania. For more information, visit northwashingtonvfd.com/rodeo. The show goes on, rain or shine. Clarion Printing, a full-service commercial printer since 1968, offers everything from design to completion with fast turnaround times and competitive prices. Clarion Printing offers things from digital to offset printing, large format banners and signage, and even vinyl and silk screening. Shipping daily with UPS, Clarion Printing can take care of you no matter where you live. Find out more at clarionprinting.com. With locations in Shippenville and Tionesta, Tionesta Builder Supply is a full-service home improvement center specializing in everything you need to build or remodel your home. From power tools and accessories to paint and sundries and general hardware merchandise, Tionesta Builders has everything you need to get your project done quickly. Find out more at tionestabuilders.us and like them on Facebook. Back here at Rich Kuntz Field in Punxsutawney, time for the Punxsutawney starting lineup. Leading off for the Chucks will be their right fielder, Zach Dinger, batting second to designated hitter, Josh Tiger. Batting third and at first base, Carter Savage. Batting fourth and over at third base, Nevin Day. Batting fifth and doing the pitching, Jake Sikora. Batting sixth and in left field, Justin Miller. Batting seventh and in center field, Zeke Bennett. Batting eighth and doing the catching, Cooper Hallman. And batting ninth and at second base, Peyton Hetrick. So it's Dinger, Tiger, Savage, Day, Sikora, Miller, Bennett, Hallman, and Hetrick. Setting up the defense for pitcher Jake Sikora, it'll be Carter Savage at first, Peyton Hetrick's at second, Coy Martino is at shortstop, Nevin Day is at third. Miller's in left, Bennett's in center, Dinger is in right, Hallman doing the catching for Sikora. So that's Savage, Hetrick, Martino, Day, first to third. Miller, Bennett, Dinger, left to right. Hallman doing the catching for Sikora. Sikora comes in with a record of 4 wins and 1 loss, a 175 earned run average for the senior heading to Penn State DuBois. In 24 innings of work, he struck out 41 and walked 15 while giving up 13 hits. 6 in a row, the Punxsutawney Chucks have won since a 11-8 loss to Hollidaysburg in the Curve Classic. They started by beating Latrobe in the next game of that Curve Classic and have gone on to win 5 more after that. Again, coming off the 10-0 win over Bradford on Monday. As we get ready here for first pitch, as the Chucks finish their warm-up tosses. Want to thank Joe's Drive-In in Punxsutawney, as well as Grange Lime and Stone. A couple of special sponsors on for this game. Help us get down here to do this game between Punxsutawney and DuBois. And Tyler Chamberlain will step in for the Beavers. Chamberlain hitting .421 on the year with 8 RBIs. So Sikora ready here to get things underway. First pitch of the game is in there, called strike 1. 84 miles per hour, according to the scoreboard out in right center field at Rich Kuntz Field. Wind in the 0-1. That's a little high, and it's 1 ball and 1 strike. 1-1 here on Tyler Chamberlain leading off for DuBois. Chamberlain pitched a really nice game in the City Classic on Saturday, only to take a no decision when Central scored twice in the bottom of the ninth inning after Noah Farrell's solo home run in the top of the ninth had given the Beavers a 2-1 lead as he fouls that one off, and it's 1-2 strikes. That is way high, and it's 2-2 strikes. 2-2 here on Chamberlain leading off. Just underway here in Punxsutawney. Score ready with the 2-2. Way outside, and it's now gone full at 3-2 strikes. Three and two on Tyler Chamberlain leading off the game here for the Beavers. Score ready with the payoff pitch. Little fister. Second baseman Hetrick says he's got it. He does, and there's one away here in the DuBois first inning. So he was able to get in on the hands and was able to get Chamberlain to just fist that out to second baseman Hetrick for the first out. That'll bring up Trey Wingard. Wingard, the freshman catcher, hitting .279 with 3 ribbies on the season. First pitch to the left-handed hitting Wingard. Fly ball, right field, first baseman over, and then it's the right fielder, Dinger, calling off first baseman Savage to make the catch in foul territory. There's quickly 2 away here for DuBois in the first inning. That'll bring up Jordan L., 429 with 3 RBIs. First pitch is in the dirt, ball 1. Scored, rocks, winds, and deals the 1-0. Slow, and it's 2 balls and no strikes. Just underway here in Punxsutawney. Winding a 2-0. That's high, and it's now 3-0 on L with Noah Farrell on deck. .30 pitch, misses high, ball 4. It's a 4-pitch walk issued by Jake Sikora. So after getting the first 2 out, he issues the 4-pitch walk here to Jordan L. So L on first. Noah Farrell, the pitcher today for the Beavers, steps up. Farrell, of course, hit the home run off of the luxury suite in left field at Showers Field. He wanted to hold up. Can't. Strike 1. Next pitch is in the dirt, and it's 1-1 strike. Poor winds 1-1 on the outside corner, strike 2, and it's 1-2 on Farrell. One-two pitch, got some swinging. Catcher Hallman has to throw to first to complete the strikeout. He does, and the inning comes to an end. No runs, no hits. There was a walk and 1 left on base in the first inning for DuBois. We head to the bottom of the first here in Punxsutawney. It is DuBois, nothing. Punxsutawney coming to bat. You're watching high school softball on the YDL Sports Network, powered by the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg. Hi, Chris Rossetti here from D9and10sports.com. I wanted to take a second to tell you about one of the best restaurants in all of Western Pennsylvania, the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg, PA. With indoor and outdoor dining, you can enjoy prime rib all weekend long, or perhaps it is their full wings served on Thursday wing nights that you're after. From celebrating a special occasion to hanging out with family and friends, the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg is the place to be. As they like to say, you come for the food and you stay for the view. Reserve your table today at AlleghenyGrill.com. Swift Kennedy and Company in DuBois is an independent property and casualty insurance agency and the official insurance agency of Your Daily Local LLC, the parent company of the YDL Sports Network. Founded in 1921 by Patrick J. Swift and Albert D. Kennedy, our success has been built on service and attention to our clients' needs. Our philosophy is service and our hallmark is integrity. Visit Swift Kennedy and Company on the web at swiftkennedyandco.com or call them today at 814-371-5270. Swift Kennedy and Company, insurance with integrity since 1921.
What's the recipe for surprising the kids, treating yourself, and ditching dish duty? You're looking at it. Order your Pizza Hut faves like original pan, original stuffed crust, and more at pizzahut.com. No one out-pizzas the Hut.
Back here in Punxsutawney, we head to the bottom of the first inning. No score between Punxsutawney and DuBois. Noah Farrell on the mound for the Beavers. He'll be facing Dinger, Tiger, and Savage. The defense behind Farrell is got Chamberlain at first, Gray at second, Hodges at shortstop, Kolchak is at third, Ellen left, Augenbaugh in center, Clark is in right, Trey Winger doing the catching. So again, that's Chamberlain, Gray, Hodge, Kolchak first to third. Augenbaugh, Clark left to right, Winger doing the catching. For Noah Farrell, Farrell checks in on the season at, well, they don't put the records on the DuBois max preps, but Farrell does have an earned run average of 525. As there's a bunt laid down, Farrell's going to have to come off the mound to get it. His throw is in time. What a stretch over there by Tyler Chamberlain to get Dinger for the first out. So what a play there by both Farrell and Dinger and Chamberlain to get Dinger for out number one. So Dinger laid down a really nice bunt, but a better play, especially over there by the first baseman Chamberlain, retires him for out number one. That'll bring up Josh Tiger. Tiger takes ball one up high. Next pitch, lofted up and out of play over the first base side. DuBois in the first base dugout today. Punxsutawney in the third base dugout. On the pitch, there's a called strike, and it's now 1 ball and 2 strikes. So 1-2 on Josh Tiger. Comes in hitting .366 on the year, 14 RBIs to lead this Punxsutawney team in that category. Wind into 1-2. Way outside, it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Wind into 2-2. It's up high, and it's now full. 3 balls and 2 strikes. 3-2 here on Tiger. The designated hitter hitting for shortstop Coy Martino. Farrell winds with the 3-2. Gets him to swing and miss. Strike 3. First strikeout for Noah Farrell. And there's 2 away in the Punxsutawney first inning. That'll bring up Carter Savage. Savage hitting .371. 4 RBIs. There's a called strike 1. Pounding the zone here early on is Noah Farrell. Wind in the 0-1. That ball is lofted. Second baseman Gray going back, has trouble finding it, and it's going to land in for a base hit as that ball just kind of kept tailing away from Billy Gray for the base hit for Carter Savage. So Savage didn't get much of it, but he got enough of it for the base hit. That'll bring up Nevin Day, the freshman, hitting .485 on the season. Day has also driven in 12. Winding the pitch, catches the outside corner, strike one. So we'll see how Farrell reacts to the defensive play not being made there for him. Wasn't an error, but still a play that probably should be made for the Beavers. There's a swing and a miss at some high cheese, and it's no balls and 2 strikes. 0-2 here on Nevin Day with Carter Savage at first and 2 outs in the Punxsutawney first inning. Farrell winds and delivers the 0-2. There's a called strike 3, and the inning comes to a close. For Punxsutawney in the first, no runs, 1 hit, no errors, 1 left on base. We head to the the top of inning number 2 here in Punxsutawney with Punxsutawney and DuBois scoreless.
Spring is here, and that means grilling season. Mike's Bilo in Reynoldsville has all your grilling needs covered with chicken, steak, pork chops, and more. You can check out all of Mike's Bilo's weekly specials from the comfort of your home at mikesbilo.com, where you will also find online coupons and recipes. Visit Mike's Bilo on South 5th Street in Reynoldsville today. Mike's Bilo's Foods, your friendly hometown supermarket.
In both baseball and softball, as in bowling, there's nothing better than a perfect strike. And DuBois Lanes on the Beeline in DuBois has been serving up a striking good time for nearly 70 years and is here for all your bowling needs. At DuBois Lanes, we have open bowling, leagues, birthday parties, and other special events, along with a great pro shop. Call today for open bowling hours or to book your next event. 814-371-0344. Check us out online at DuBoisLanes.com. DuBois Lanes is hoping for a striking.
Claims happen. Fortunately, you have Gerg Insurance and Financial in your corner. Your family is our family, and we really mean that. So we invite you to get in touch with us and find out for yourself. Gerg Insurance and Financial. Offices in Ridgeway, Warren, and St. Mary's. Call 814-781-1020 for an appointment or a quote today. Gerg Insurance and Financial wants to understand you to help protect you.
Gerg Insurance, caring for you and the things you care for.
Back here in Punxsutawney, we head to the second inning of a scoreless game. It'll be Clark, Koschuk, and Gray for the Beavers against Jake Sikora. Sikora struck out 1, walked 1 in that first inning. First pitch of the second inning, a swing and a miss, strike 1 at that 86-mile-per-hour fastball. Next pitch is lofted high in the air, giving it a look at the third baseman Day and the catcher Holman, but it's out of play for strike 2. Wind in the 0-2, outside and in the dirt. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Clark checks in, 316, 1 towering electric home run. Reason that game in Brookville had to be suspended and completed on Monday. He hit a electric wire, blew up a transformer as he takes called strike 3. So far, the batters haven't been overly impressed with the strike zone. The pitchers and catchers, of course, have a different opinion of it. 1 away here in the DuBois first inning. That'll bring up Gavin Kolschek. First pitch to Kolschek, swing and a miss, strike 1. Winding the pitch, in there, called strike 2. Wine in the 0-2, way outside, and it's 1 ball and 2 strikes. Koscheck hitting .219 on the year with 5 driven in. Wine in the 2-strike pitch, little line drive right at the first baseman Savage, and there's 2 away here in the DuBois second inning. Bring up second baseman Billy Gray. First pitch to Gray misses for ball 1. There's a called strike, and it's 1 ball and 1 strike. That's in the dirt, and it's now 2 balls and 1 strike on Gray. That ball is lofted foul, and it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. 2-2 on Gray here with 2 outs in the DuBois second inning. Jake Sikora sets, winds, and delivers. Line drive, base hit up the middle. Fielding it on a few hops there is Bennett. He'll get it in. And DuBois has its first hit of the game, a 2-out single to center by Billy Gray here in the second inning. That'll bring up Davey Augenbaugh. Augenbaugh, the center fielder for these Beavers. Scores first pitch to Augenbaugh. Augenbaugh fouls it out of play. Strike 1. Checks the runner at first. Sikora does. Winds and delivers the 0-1. Another foul ball. Nice play over there by Savage to knock it down, but it's still foul, and it's no balls and 2 strikes. So 0-2 here on Augenbaugh with Gray at first and 2 outs. Sikora's next pitch, swung on and missed, strike 3. Inning comes to a close. For DuBois, no runs, 1 hit, no errors, 1 left on base. We head to the bottom of the second inning here at Punxsutawney. No score between the Chucks and the DuBois Beavers. You're watching high school baseball on the YDL Sports Network, D9 and 10 sports.com. For all your automotive needs, look no further than the Warren Tire Center. From new tires to tire repairs, PA state inspections, wheel alignments, and auto detailing, there's so much more that we can do for you, and there's no reason to go anywhere but the Warren Tire Center in Warren, Pennsylvania. With over 40 years of serving the Warren and surrounding communities, it's always been a great day at the Warren Tire Center. We offer same-day service and walk-ins are welcome. Open Monday through Friday from 7:30 a.m. to 5 p.m. The Warren Tire Center can be reached at 814-723-8050 and on the web at warrentirecenter.com.
At Baronic Funeral Home and Crematorium in DuBois, we reach beyond the expectation of those we serve. Like you, we know the security of dealing with local people you can trust. As an established member of our hometown community, we live here, we have grown up here, and we have a strong presence giving back to the community. See why more and more people in our community are turning to us to take care of the final arrangements. Give us a call today at 814-371-2040.
Back here in Punxsutawney, getting ready for the bottom of inning number 2. It'll be Sikora, Miller, and Bennett against Noah Farrell, who's completing his warm-up pitches here for the Beavers. I want to thank Grange, Lyman, Stone for being one of the sponsors of today's game. Also, Joe's Drive-In right across the street here in Punxsutawney. Fortunately, today is a Wednesday, which means Joe's Drive-In is closed today, but it will be back open tomorrow at 11 a.m. Getting ready here, it'll be Sikora. He's hitting .294, a pair of home runs, 12 RBIs for the Chucks. First pitch, nice bender there by Noah Farrell, in there for called strike one. Farrell set, winds, delivers the 0-1. A little low, 1 ball and 1 strike. Wind in the 1-1. Said he went, tried to hold up, couldn't, and it's 1 ball and 2 strikes. One ball, 2 strikes here on Jake Sikora. Wind in the 1-2. Fouled it straight back. Hit the Stanyard holding up the netting, and it remains 1 ball and 2 strikes. Wind in the 1-2. It's up high, and it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Wind in the 2-2. That's high, and it's now 3-2. So Sikora has fought his way back into the count at 3 balls and 2 strikes. Payoff pitch called, strike 3. Sikora is out number 1. Strikeout number 3 for Noah Farrell. Bring up Justin Miller, hits .429, 10 runs batted in. First pitch, another nice bender in there for called strike 1. So Farrell dealing here in the early going. Next pitch stays a little high, and it's 1 ball and 1 strike. Next pitch, swing on and miss, strike 2, 87 miles an hour there from Noah Farrell. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Farrell gets his sign, sets, winds, and delivers. In the dirt, and it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Strikeout number 4 for Farrell. 2 away in the Punxsutawney second inning, and it's up to Zeke Bennett, the left-handed hitting center fielder. There's a called strike. Next pitch, swung on and missed, strike 2, and it's no balls and 2 strikes. 0-2 here on Bennett is Farrell looks to strike out the side in the second inning. Has his sign. Ready with the 0-2. Called strike 3, and he does. He strikes out the side, gets 2 of them looking at the end of 2 full innings here at Punxsutawney. It is Punxsutawney nothing, DuBois nothing. You're watching high school baseball on the YDL Sports Network, D9 and 10 sports.com.
When you go to Joe's Drive-In in Punxsutawney, it's like stepping back in time. Joe's Drive-In has hot dogs, cheeseburgers, fries, ice cream, and so much more, all at a wallet-friendly price. You can eat in or take out. Call ahead to place your takeout order, 814-938-5760. Joe's Drive-In across from the ball fields on Indiana Street has been serving the Punxsutawney community for over 50 years. Online at joesdrivein.com. Joe's Drive-In is open every day but Wednesday from 11 to 8. Joe's Drive-In, Punxsutawney's favorite family spot.
Grange, Lime, and Stone, located 10 miles west of Punxsutawney along Route 536, will mine, crush, and size limestone and sand rock for industrial, commercial, and residential use. Grange, Lime, and Stone will deliver, or you can pick up. Your choice. For more information, call Grange, Lime, and Stone at 814-938-4883. That's 814-938-4883.
Back here in Punxsutawney at Rich Kuntz Field, heading to the third inning of a scoreless game between the Punxsutawney Chucks and the DuBois Beavers. It'll be 9-1-2 for DuBois, Talon Hodge, Tyler Chamberlain, and Trey Wingard against Jake Sikora. Starting pitchers have dominated the game here through 2 innings. Each has given up a hit. 4 strikeouts for Noah Farrell and DuBois, 3 for Jake Sikora and Punxsutawney as Hodge steps in. First pitch on the way, called strike 1. Sikora ready now with the 0-1. That's in there for a called strike 2, and it's no balls and 2 strikes. Strike 2, and it's no balls and 2 strikes. So 0-2 here on Hodge leading off the DuBois third. It's a little high and inside, and it's 1 ball and 2 strikes. DuBois returns to action. They have a game scheduled Friday against Warren as there's called strike 3. There's 1 away here in the DuBois third inning. Strikeout number 4 for Sikora. Double check on that, see if that game is still being played. That was a ball fouled out of play by Chamberlain. Strike 1. He's 0 for 1. Popped up to the second baseman, Hetrick, in the first inning. Next pitch, swing on and miss. Strike 2. No balls and 2 strikes. It's 0-2 on Chamberlain. Wind in the 0-2. Little grounder. Hetrick takes it on a couple hops. He'll flip over to Savage, and there's 2 away here in the DuBois third inning. We'll bring up Trey Wingard. He fouled out to Savage in foul territory his first at bat. It's ball 1. Next one misses low, and now it's 2-0 here to the left-handed hitting Chamberlain. Wind in the 2-0. Misses in the dirt. Now it's 3 balls and no strikes. There's ball 4. It's a 4-pitch walk issued to Trey Wingard. I said that was Chamberlain, but that was Wingard at the plate. Chamberlain had grounded out. There's second walk issued by Sikora. That'll bring up Jordan L. He drew the first one with 2 outs in the first inning. First pitch, little looper into right center field. That's going to roll, and that's going to go all the way to the fence. And with Wingard running on 2 strikes, he's heading to the plate. The relay to the plate is not in time. Is sliding in ahead of the tag is Wingard, and DuBois takes a 1-0 lead on the 2-out double to right center field by Jordan L. It was bang, bang at the plate. I don't think Hallman ended up holding on to the ball either way, but the tag came late on the back foot. And the 2-out walk comes back to hurt Sikora as L doubles home Wingard to make it 1-0. It's a called strike here to Noah Farrell. So runner at second, Jordan L. 1-0 now in favor of DuBois. Just misses low, and it's 1 ball and 1 strike. Check of the runner at second, wind into 1-1. There's a called strike, and it's 1 ball and 2 strikes. So Sikora was cruising and then issues the 4-pitch walk to Wingard, followed by the RBI double by L. Heading to count 1 and 2. There's a little chopper third base foul ball by Farrell, trying to help himself here. Remains 1 ball and 2 strikes. Sikora checks the runner at second again. Little chopper in front of the mound. Hallman gets it, throws it, and I don't know if that's an out or not. The home plate umpire is walking out. Is it? Well, they're going to say it is, as I guess he was checking to see if it hit the foot of Farrell, and they say it didn't, so it's a 2-3 put out, and the inning comes to a close, but not between DuBois. Gets 1 run on the double by L after the 2-out walk to Wingard. 1 man left on base. We go to the bottom of the 3rd inning here in Punxsutawney. It is now DuBois 1, Punxsutawney nothing. You're watching high school baseball on the YDL Sports Network, D9 and 10 Sports.com.
Clarion Printing, a full-service commercial printer since 1968, offers everything from design to completion with fast turnaround times and competitive prices. Clarion Printing offers things from digital to offset printing, large format banners and signage, and even vinyl and silk screening. Shipping daily with UPS, Clarion Printing can take care of you no matter where you live. Find out more at clarionprinting.com.
It's that time of year where the weather tests our sanity. But better days lie shortly ahead. Nature will welcome us back to enjoy its sweet chorus, and sparkling waters will engulf us to rejuvenate our souls. There will be countless adventures and awesome opportunities, and most importantly, quality time with those we love. We welcome you to enjoy some of life's great experiences in Warren County, where we have been enjoying the great outdoors since 1819. Warren County, Pennsylvania. Simple, pure, real.
What's the recipe for surprising the kids, treating yourself, and ditching dish duty? You're looking at it. Order your Pizza Hut faves like original pan, original stuffed crust, and more at pizzahut.com. No one out-pizzas the Hut.
With locations in Shippenville and Tionesta, Tionesta Builder Supply is a full-service home improvement center specializing in everything you need to build or remodel your home. From power tools and accessories to paint and sundries and general hardware merchandise, Tionesta Builders has everything you need to get your project done quickly. Find out more at tionestabuilders.us and like them on Facebook. Back here at Rich Kuntz Field in Punxsutawney, we head to the bottom of the third inning. 1-0 now. DuBois in the lead. It'll be Hallman, Hetrick, and Dinger for the Chucks against Noah Farrell. Farrell's first pitch, little squibbler deep in the hole. The shortstop Hodge throws across, not in time. Hallman beats out the infield single. Second hit of the game for Punxsutawney. Nice try there by Hodge, the shortstop, but it was too softly hit, too much in the hole. It'll be a leadoff single for Hallman, the catcher. And now we're going to get a courtesy runner out there, number 21, Jake Henrietta. So Henrietta will run out there for Hallman, and Peyton Hetrick at the plate, left-handed hitting second baseman. Farrell's first pitch shows bunt, pulls back, takes ball one outside. Shows it again. This time he fouls the bunt straight back, and it's 1 ball, 1 strike. 1-1 here on Peyton Hetrick. Zach Dinger and then Josh Tiger to follow. As long as there's not a double play or caught stealing or a pickoff. Shows bunt, gets that one down, but gets it down hard, foul on the third base side. And it's now 1 ball and 2 strikes on Hetrick. We'll see if they leave the bunt on now with 2 strikes on the batter. Winding the pitch. Yep, he went. Strike 3. He tried to check it. Wasn't able to. Strikeout number 5. Check that. Strikeout number 6 now for Farrell. Bring up the top of the order, Zach Dinger. Grounded out on a bunt that the pitcher Farrell fielded, and then a great play by the first baseman Chamberlain in the first inning. Fouls that one off, strike 1. Farrell throw over, getting back easily there was Henrietta. Next pitch is up high. One and one here. Next pitch swinging and missing at that one in the dirt is Dinger. Nice stop by Winger to hold the runner Henrietta at first. And it's now 1-2 on Dinger. Winding the 1-2. Misses outside. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Two, swing and a miss. Chased one upstairs. Strikeout number 7 for Farrell. 2 away here in the Punxsutawney third. Bring up Josh Tiger. Tiger went down swinging in the first. It's ball 1. Winding the pitch. It's called strike. 1-1 here on Tiger. Winding the pitch. On the outside corner, strike 2, and it's 1-2. So despite 7 strikeouts, only 40 pitches so far for Farrell. Winding the 1-2. High, and it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Two and two on Tiger. Henrietta at first with 2 outs. Runner goes, swing and a miss. Strike 3. Noah Farrell continues to deal. He struck out the side each of the last 2 innings. For Punxsutawney in the third, no runs, a hit, no errors, 1 left on base. We go to the 4th inning here in Punxsutawney. It is DuBois 1, Punxsutawney nothing. You're watching high school baseball on the YDL Sports Network, powered by the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg. Hi, Chris Rossetti here from D9and10sports.com. I wanted to take a second to tell you about one of the best restaurants in all of Western Pennsylvania, the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg, PA. With indoor and outdoor dining, you can enjoy prime rib all weekend long, or perhaps it is their full wings served on Thursday wing nights that you're after. From celebrating a special occasion to hanging out with family and friends, the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg is the place to be. As they like to say, you come for the food and you stay for the view. Reserve your table today at AlleghenyGrill.com.
Howdy, rodeo fans. The 63rd Annual North Washington Rodeo is scheduled for August 15th through the 19th. Come see your favorite events, including bronc riding, barrel racing, bull riding, and more. Gates open at 6 p.m. with the show starting at 8. Come early and eat dinner in the social hall between 4 and 7. Nightly specials will be offered. Can't make dinner? No problem. There'll be lots of concession options available during the show. Grounds are located at 2225 Oneida Valley Road in Petrolia, Pennsylvania. For more information, visit northwashingtonvfd.com/rodeo. The show goes on, rain or shine. Are you hungry? Of course you're hungry. And Daddy's on Main Street in Clarion is ready to tackle that hunger for you. Serving amazing food since 2008, Daddy's has been Clarion's go-to stop whenever hunger strikes. Whether it's a good old-fashioned hot dog or hamburger, a salad, or something from their rotating chef's menu. Yes, I said rotating chef's menu. Daddy has you covered. You can order ahead by calling 814-223-4687 or come on in and dine in. Have a big event you are catering? Daddy's can do that too. Like Daddy's on Facebook at Daddy's Clarion and stop in today. You won't be disappointed. Back here in Punxsutawney, we head to the 4th inning. 1-0 DuBois. Caden Clark leading off, takes ball 1 up high. The ball is ripped into the left center field gap, going back on it. That's going to be off the wall. Picking it up is the left fielder Miller. He'll get it in, but it's a leadoff double for Caden Clark. So Clark got around on that one and just drove it into the left center field gap and ends up with a leadoff double. He'll be there for Gavin Kalschek. The ball is in the dirt. Nice stop by Hallman. Keeps it in front of him. Having to hold it second is Clark, and it's 1 ball and no strikes on Kalschek. That one's going to get behind Hallman, and going on to third on the wild pitch is Clark. And now DuBois, chance to add to this 1-0 lead with a runner at third and nobody out in a 2-0 count here on Gavin Kalschek.
That's up high, and now it's 3-0 on calls check. Calls check lined out to first baseman Savage in the second. Ahead 3-0 here. Here's the 3-0 pitch. Called strike one. Punxsutawney will trade an out for a run right now as the infield back with nobody out. Score ready with the 3-1. That's high, ball 4. Third walk issued by Sikora. And DuBois has runners at the corners and nobody out for Billy Gray. We'll see how DuBois plays this with runners at the corners. Runner goes. Called strike. They're going to throw down to second, and they're going to get him at second base. So they threw through, and calls check is caught stealing. Hallman throws him out, and Clark holds at first. And there's one out here in the DuBois fourth inning. Still a runner at third, but I don't know if the Beavers thought the Chucks would throw it through. And now Punxsutawney's going to bring its infield in with one out and a runner at third. Next pitch in the dirt. And the ball gets away from Hallman, and it gets up the line, and that's going to allow Clark to score, and it's 2-0 DuBois. So after getting the caught stealing, Clark comes home to score on the wild pitch. 2-0 Beavers here in the fourth inning. So it's 1 ball and 1 strike on Gray. Gray fouls that one away, 1 ball and 2 strikes. Hallman tried to smother it, but it went up the first base line, and Clark was able to get the break on it and score to make it 2-0. One ball, 2 strikes here on Billy Gray. Scores next pitch in the dirt and gets through, but with nobody on base. Doesn't matter. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Couple scores to pass along. Clarion defeats AC Valley Union 5-2. St. Mary's 10, Bradford 1, Bald Eagle 5, Clearfield nothing. That ball is ripped out into left field, but right at the left fielder Miller, who goes over and goes down on a knee to make the catch for out number 2. So Gray hit it hard, but Miller was able to get over there to make the play. There's 2 away here for Davey Augenbaugh. Augenbaugh struck out in the second inning. That ended the second inning. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Next pitch, ground ball, base hit into left field for Augenbaugh. Second hit of the inning by the Beavers, and they've got something going here with 2 outs, a runner at first for Talon Hodge. Runner heads to second, and he's going to get second. I think that ended up being a balk, ending up being called on Sikora there. So the runner was going to steal second. Sikora kind of broke his hands, and so automatic going to second then on the balk. It snowballs in 1 strike on the batter. Didn't go, and it's 1-1 here on Hodge. That misses, and it's now 2 balls and 1 strike. There's a little chopper in foul territory. The third baseman Day plays it, and it'll be 2 balls and 2 strikes. Check of the runner at second, 2-2. Swing and a miss. He gets Hodge to chase. DuBois picks up 1 run on 2 hits. There was a walk and 1 left on base. We go to the bottom of the 4th. It's now DuBois 2 and Punxsutawney nothing. You're watching high school softball on the or baseball on the YDL Sports Network, D9 and 10 sports.com.
Swift Kennedy and Company in DuBois is an independent property and casualty insurance agency and the official insurance agency of Your Daily Local LLC, the parent company of the YDL Sports Network. Founded in 1921 by Patrick J. Swift and Albert D. Kennedy, our success has been built on service and attention to our clients' needs. Our philosophy is service and our hallmark is integrity. Visit Swift Kennedy and Company on the web at swiftkennedyandco.com or call them today at 814-371-5270. Swift Kennedy and Company, insurance with integrity since 1921.
Spring is here, and that means grilling season. Mike's Bilo in Reynoldsville has all your grilling needs covered with chicken, steak, pork chops, and more. You can check out all of Mike's Bilo's weekly specials from the comfort of your home at mikesbilo.com, where you will also find online coupons and recipes. Visit Mike's Bilo on South 5th Street in Reynoldsville today. Mike's Bilo's Foods, your friendly hometown supermarket.
In both baseball and softball, as in bowling, there's nothing better than a perfect strike. And DuBois Lanes on the Beeline in DuBois has been serving up a striking good time for nearly 70 years and is here for all your bowling needs. At DuBois Lanes, we have open bowling, leagues, birthday parties, and other special events, along with a great pro shop. Call today for open bowling hours or to book your next event. 814-371-0344. Check us out online at DuBoisLanes.com. DuBois Lanes is hoping for a striking year for the DCC Cardinals.
Back here at Kuntz Field in Punxsutawney, we head to the 4th inning. Some work to be done for the Chucks. They trail 2-0. Carter Savage leading off against Noah Farrell. First pitch in there on a bender for called strike 1. Winding the 0-1. Little low, and it's 1 ball and 1 strike. Noah Farrell been really good through 3 innings, giving up 2 hits, but has also struck out 8. Hasn't walked a batter. Winding to 1-1. That's way outside, and it's 2 balls and 1 strike. There's a called strike, and it's 1 ball, or it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. 2-2 on Carter Savage. He reached on an infield single. It was a pop fly that Billy Gray couldn't quite get a beat on in the first inning. Wind in the 2-2. Little flare out towards right. That's going to land in. Charging, throwing to first and not getting was Caden Clark. Clark was playing shallow. Thought he might be able to get a chance at the lumbering Savage, but Savage able to beat it out. Throw ended up going beyond the first baseman Chamberlain, backed up nicely there as we're going to get a pinch runner now for Savage. Is going out to run for Savage will be Donnie Bender. So Bender to run for Savage at first here in the 4th. As Nevin Day steps to the plate. Farrell's first pitch up high to Day, ball 1. Day, the freshman, came in hitting .485 with 12 RBIs. Definitely on the short list for the YDL Sports Network Rookie of the Year this year. Quick snap, throw down to first. Ooh, somehow getting back in just ahead of the tag was Bender as Chamberlain laid that down. But Bender able to get back in safely off of the snap throw by Wingard. 1-1 the count now. There's a ground ball. It's off the glove of the pitcher. Shortstop Hodge gets it, steps on second, throws to first, double play. It'll technically go in the books as a 1-6-3 double play, but it just glanced off, I believe, the glove of Farrell right to the shortstop Hodge, who was able to step on the second base bag and then fire to first to complete the twin killing. 2 away here for Punxsutawney and Jake Sikora at the plate. Winding the pitch. Called strike 1. The 0-1. Down low, ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Farrell ready with the 1-1. In there for called strike 2. So 1-2 for Noah Farrell here ahead in the count on Jake Sikora. Winds and delivers the 1-2. That's outside. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Beautiful evening here in Punxsutawney. Wind blowing a little bit from left to right field. Ready with the 2-2. Ball is lofted high and out of play. Remains 2 balls and 2 strikes. Still 2-2 on Sikora. Noah Farrell ready. Winds and delivers. That ball is poked out into left field, coming in as the left fielder L. It's going to land in front of him, and it's going to be a base hit for Jake Sikora. So Sikora with the 2-out single to left. Keeps things alive here for Justin Miller. We're going to have a runner now. It's going to be the senior Owen Wood. Senior running for senior here. Courtesy runner for Sikora. So Wood will go in to run. Justin Miller struck out swinging back in the second, one of 8 strikeout victims of Noah Farrell. So the Chucks look to get something going here with 2 outs in the 4th. Swing and a miss. Threw that one up there at 85 miles an hour. No balls in, 1 strike on Miller. Farrell checks the runner at first. Wines delivers the 0-1. Here's a snap. They've got the runner now caught up between first and home, but there's nobody covering as the pitcher Farrell was a little late getting over, and Wood is able to dive back in safely as Chamberlain ran the runner towards second, but getting over there a little late was Farrell, and the shortstop Hodge didn't want to throw. It ended up kind of like losing grip of the baseball, and so Punxsutawney has new life here on the 0-2 pitch coming to Miller. Called strike 3, and the inning is over. For Punxsutawney in the 4th, no runs. There were a pair of hits, a double play, and 1 left on base. We head to the 5th inning. DuBois leading Punxsutawney 2-0. You're watching high school baseball on the YDL Sports Network, D9 and 10 Sports
Claims happen. Fortunately, you have Gerg Insurance and Financial in your corner. Your family is our family, and we really mean that. So we invite you to get in touch with us and find out for yourself. Gerg Insurance and Financial. Offices in Ridgeway, Warren, and St. Mary's. Call 814-781-1020 for an appointment or a quote today. Gerg Insurance and Financial wants to understand you to help protect you.
Gerg Insurance, caring for you and the things you care for.
For all your automotive needs, look no further than the Warren Tire Center. From new tires to tire repairs, PA state inspections, wheel alignments, and auto detailing, there's so much more that we can do for you, and there's no reason to go anywhere but the Warren Tire Center in Warren, Pennsylvania. With over 40 years of serving the Warren and surrounding communities, it's always been a great day at the Warren Tire Center. We offer same-day service and walk-ins are welcome. Open Monday through Friday from 7:30 a.m. to 5 p.m., the Warren Tire Center can be reached at 814-723-8050 and on the web at warrentirecenter.com. Back here in Punxsutawney, we head to the fifth inning. DuBois 2, Punxsutawney nothing. It'll be Chamberlain, Wingard, and L, 1, 2, and 3 for the Beavers of DuBois. Scored a run in each of the last 2 innings. There's a base hit, I think. What a play by Martino, but he's not going to be able to throw him out at first as Martino makes the diving stop, but Chamberlain is able to beat out the infield single here in the 5th inning for the Beavers leading off. Bring up Trey Wingard, the left-handed hitting catcher. Throw over, getting back is Chamberlain. It was Wingard's 2-out, 4-pitch walk in the 3rd that led to DuBois' first run as he was doubled home by Jordan L. Another throw over, back again is Chamberlain. Score's pitch. Down low, ball 1. Score now up to 69 pitches. Catcher Hallman asked for time and is granted it. Winding the pitch. That's up high, and it's now 2-0. So 2-0 on Trey Wingard. There's a swing and a miss. Check at the runner at first. Winds and delivers the 2-1. That's on the outside corner, strike 2, and it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Winding a 2-2. That's high, and it's now full. 3 balls and 2 strikes on Wingard with Chamberlain at first. And nobody out here in the DuBois 5th. We'll see if the Beavers put some motion out there on the base paths on the 3-2 pitch. Sikora thinking that way, throws it over, almost throws it away. Nice play by Savage. Winding the 3-2. That is popped up and out of play over on the third base side. It remains 3 balls and 2 strikes on the left-handed hitting freshman catcher Trey Wingard. Winding the 3-2. Another foul back into the screen. It remains 3 balls and 2 strikes. Three and two here on Wingard. Chamberlain's at first, takes his lead. Hasn't been going on the last 2 pitches. Winding the 3-2. That is popped out of play. Foul ball again. Wingard continues to battle Sikora here. Going to force the Chucks to go to the bullpen at some point, it looks like, as Sikora's up to 76 pitches now. Check the runner at first. 3-2 pitch. Fouled again away. That's 4 foul balls in a row by Trey Wingard. Remains 3 balls and 2 strikes. Winding the 3-2. That ball is popped up. Shortstop Martino has it, and there's one away as Sikora wins the battle with Wingard here in the 5th. That'll bring up Jordan L. He has an RBI double and a walk in this game. Sikora ready with the first pitch. Down low, ball 1. Now Sikora steps off. Chamberlain back in at first. Now he takes his lead off first. Winding the 1-0. In there for a called strike. 1 ball and 1 strike. Winding the 1-1. Up high, 2 balls and a strike now on L. Winding the 2-1. That's fouled away, and it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. 2-2 on Jordan L. Noah Farrell would be next. Score ready with a 2-2. That bounces in there. Now it's full. 3 balls and 2 strikes. 3-2 on L. Chamberlain at first with 1 out here in the DuBois 5th. They lead 2-0. Score ready with the 3-2. Instead, he'll throw over to first. Chamberlain back in safely. Last time with Wingard at the plate, 3-2. DuBois did not have Chamberlain going. We'll see what they do here with 1 out. Score steps off, and now he's back on the rubber. Waves off Hallman. Now he has the sign that he wants. Runner not going on the 3-2, and he swing and a miss by L. Strikeout number 5 for Jake Sikora. There's 2 away here in the DuBois 5th, and Noah Farrell coming to the plate. Farrell has struck out and grounded out to the catcher Hallman. Chamberlain takes his lead off of first. Sikora first pitch. Ground ball. Great play by Nevin Day. Throw to second, though, goes out into right field. Runners heading to third. The throw is going to go into third, and it will be late. And so on the air on the third baseman Day, it'll be first and third with 2 outs for Caden Clark. So Day tried to go to second after diving for that ball, but throws it out into left field. And now it's Caden Clark at the plate. Oh, did not see him. Yes, there is a runner over there. They say it's number 19, but I don't have a number 19 for DuBois, so gonna have to find out later who that is. If anybody knows who's running over at first for DuBois and you're watching the game, let us know, please. First and third, throw over, getting back in there is the unknown runner. Clark has a double in this game. That's up high, ball 1. (19) is Samson Deeb. So I was able to find that. That ball is popped up. Day going out behind third base. He'll make the catch, and the inning comes to a close. DuBois in the 5th, no runs. There was a hit, an error, and 2 left on base. We head to the bottom of the 5th inning. Still DuBois 2, Punxsutawney nothing. You're watching high school baseball on the YDL Sports Network.
When you go to Joe's Drive-In in Punxsutawney, it's like stepping back in time. Joe's Drive-In has hot dogs, cheeseburgers, fries, ice cream, and so much more, all at a wallet-friendly price. You can eat in or take out. Call ahead to place your takeout order, 814-938-5760. Joe's Drive-In, across from the ball fields on Indiana Street, has been serving the Punxsutawney community for over 50 years. Online at joesdrivein.com. Joe's Drive-In is open every day but Wednesday from 11 to 8. Joe's Drive-In, Punxsutawney's favorite family spot.
Grange Lime and Stone, located 10 miles west of Punxsutawney along Route 536, will mine, crush, and size limestone and sand rock for industrial, commercial, and residential use. Grange Lime and Stone will deliver, or you can pick up, your choice. For more information, call Grange Lime and Stone at 814-938-4883. That's 814-938-4883.
What's the recipe for surprising the kids, treating yourself, and ditching dish duty? You're looking at it. Order your Pizza Hut faves like original pan, original stuffed crust, and more at pizzahut.com. No one out-pizzas the Hut.
Back here in Punxsutawney, we head to bottom of inning number 5. It's been the Noah Farrell show so far for DuBois. He's gone 4 scoreless, has struck out 9, I do believe now. Yes, he has struck out 9, given up 4 hits. And he's done it on just 59 pitches. Zeke Bennett will lead off here for Punxsutawney. It'll be the bottom third of the order. Bennett, Hallman, and Hetrick for the Chucks. Bennett was a strikeout victim back in the 2nd inning. Shows bunt, fouls it off, strike 1. Winding the 0-1. In the dirt, 1 ball and 1 strike. Glad to have you along on this Wednesday evening. Down to a week and a half of the baseball season left. There's a called strike. Regular season, that is. Of course, playoffs will start both baseball and softball that week of the 20th. Just 10 days away. Wind into 1-2. Swing and a miss. Strikeout number 10 for Noah Farrell. One away here in the Punxsutawney 5th inning. That'll bring up Cooper Hallman. Hallman had an infield single to shortstop in his last at bat. Farrell steps off. Now he's back on the mound. Ready with the first pitch. Outside, ball 1. So Noah Farrell with 1 strikeout in the first, then struck out the side in the second and the third. Picked up 1 in the 4th and 1 in the 5th. So that's actually only 9 strikeouts, I think, I think my math is right here. No, he had 2 in the first, so it is 10 strikeouts. So that was 2 in the first, then struck out the side in the second and third, 1 in the 4th, 1 so far here in the 5th. So Farrell, the freshman, just really dealing right now. It's up high, 2 balls and a strike. Winding a 2-1. There's a called strike, and it's 2-2. 2-2 here on Hallman. Winding the 2-2. Right there, called strike 3. Strikeout number 11 for Noah Farrell. I think the most impressive part is it's 11 strikeouts on just 68 pitches. That'll bring up Peyton Hetrick. So Hetrick to the plate, trying to get something going with 2 outs here for Punxsutawney. Swings and misses at a high heat. Strike 1. It's in there for strike 2. Wind in the 0-2. That's inside, down low. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Farrell now steps back off the rubber, wants to go, wants to have a conversation with his catcher, Trey Wingard. 1-2 here on Hetrick as this Pizza Hut pause brought to you by Pizza Hut. Nobody out Pizza Hut, pizzahut.com, Pizza Hut in DuBois, Pizza Hut in Brookville, Pizza Hut in Clarion. 1 ball, 2 strikes here on Hetrick. Farrell ready with the 1-2. Swing and a miss. Strikes out the side for the 3rd time in this game. Chuck's down in order in the 5th. We head to the 6th. DuBois 2, Punxsutawney nothing. You're watching high school baseball on the YDL Sports Network, D9 and 10 sports.com.
With locations in Shippenville and Tionesta, Tionesta Builder Supply is a full-service home improvement center specializing in everything you need to build or remodel your home. From power tools and accessories to paint and sundries and general hardware merchandise, Tionesta Builders has everything you need to get your project done quickly. Find out more at tionestabuilders.us and like them on Facebook. Howdy, rodeo fans. The 63rd Annual North Washington Rodeo is scheduled for August 15th through the 19th. Come see your favorite events, including bronc riding, barrel racing, bull riding, and more. Gates open at 6 p.m. with the show starting at 8. Come early and eat dinner in the social hall between 4 and 7. Nightly specials will be offered. Can't make dinner? No problem. There'll be lots of concession options available during the show. Grounds are located at 2225 Oneida Valley Road in Petrolia, Pennsylvania. For more information, visit northwashingtonvfd.com/rodeo. The show goes on, rain or shine.
Back here in Punxsutawney, we're going to have a Pizza Hut pitching change. It appears that Zeke Bennett taking over on the mound for Punxsutawney. Wood's going to go out to play center field. Looks like Sikora is now over at third base. And Nevin Day moves to shortstop. I do believe Coy Martino has come out of the game here. So Zeke Bennett taking over on the mound for the Chucks. After Sikora goes 5 innings, gives up 2 runs. Both of them earned on 5 hits, 3 walks in, struck out 5. The lefty Bennett being charged with keeping this game right where it's at, 2-0 deficit for the Chucks. The senior checks in on the year with having pitched in 3 innings, given up 1 hit and 1 walk while striking out 6. Ball 1 to Gavin Kalschuk. There's a called strike, and it's 1 ball and 1 strike on Kalschuk. Kalschuk to be followed by Gray and then Augenbaugh. So Bennett hasn't seen a lot of time on the mound this year. I do believe we saw him as that ball's in the dirt, 2-1. I do believe we saw Mr. Bennett, though, in that game against DuBois Central Catholic that we broadcast earlier in the season. Ball is fouled away, and it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Two and two here on Zeke Bennett. Winding the 2-2, that misses, and it's now full 3 balls and 2 strikes. 3-2 on Kalschuk, leading off the 6th inning for DuBois. That ball is a ground ball. New shortstop Day up with it. Throw across the diamond in time, and there's 1 away. Bring up Billy Gray. Gray 1 for 2, a single and a line out in this game. And yes, Bennett did pitch in that DuBois Central game. Went an inning, walked 1, struck out 2 in that. Also pitched against Karn City this year. Strike 1 to Billy Gray here. Bennett winds and delivers the 0-1. Going around, didn't want to, tried to check it, couldn't, was Gray, and now it's no balls and 2 strikes. Wind in the 0-2. Little high, and it's 1 ball and 2 strikes. Wind in the 1-2. Swing and a miss. Down goes Gray. 2 away here in the DuBois 6th inning. Bring up Davey Augenbaugh. So that defense now for Punxsy is Savage, Hetrick, Day, and Sikora first to third. Miller, Wood, and Dinger left to right, I do believe. Still doing the catching is Hallman for Zeke Bennett. Bennett's next pitch in there for a called strike. Quickly ahead 0-1 on Augenbaugh. Wind in the 0-1. Ground ball past the third baseman Sikora to left field. It's a 2-out single for Davey Augenbaugh, his 2nd hit of the game. So Augenbaugh, a couple of singles to left. That'll bring up Talon Hodge, who has struck out twice. Both of those were against Sikora. First time he's faced the lefty Bennett. Bennett checks the runner at first. Sets and delivers. On the outside corner, strike 1. So no balls and 1 strike here on Hodge. Bennett sets, winds, and delivers. Ground ball, third baseman Sikora is going to have a hard play, throw across in time to get Hodge and end the sixth. No runs, one hit, no errors, one left on base for DuBois. We go to the bottom of the sixth inning. It's still DuBois 2, Punxsutawney nothing. You're watching high school baseball on the YDL Sports Network, D9and10sports.com, powered by the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg. Hi, Chris Rossetti here from D9and10sports.com. I wanted to take a second to tell you about one of the best restaurants in all of Western Pennsylvania, the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg, PA. With indoor and outdoor dining, you can enjoy prime rib all weekend long, or perhaps it is their full wings served on Thursday wing nights that you're after. From celebrating a special occasion to hanging out with family and friends, the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg is the place to be. As they like to say, you come for the food and you stay for the view. Reserve your table today at AlleghenyGrill.com.
Swift Kennedy and Company in DuBois is an independent property and casualty insurance agency and the official insurance agency of your daily local LLC, the parent company of the YDL Sports Network. Founded in 1921 by Patrick J. Swift and Albert D. Kennedy, our success has been built on service and attention to our clients' needs. Our philosophy is service and our hallmark is integrity. Visit Swift Kennedy and Company on the web at swiftkennedyandco.com or call them today at 814-371-5270. Swift Kennedy and Company, insurance with integrity since 1921.
Spring is here, and that means grilling season. Mike's Bilo in Reynoldsville has all your grilling needs covered with chicken, steak, pork chops, and more. You can check out all of Mike's Bilo's weekly specials from the comfort of your home at mikesbilo.com, where you will also find online coupons and recipes. Visit Mike's Bilo on South 5th Street in Reynoldsville today. Mike's Bilo's Foods, your friendly hometown supermarket.
Back here at Rich Kuntz Field in Punxsutawney, we go to the bottom of the sixth inning. The story today has been Noah Farrell, the freshman righty for DuBois. He struck out 12 while giving up just 4 hits and no walks through 5 innings and has needed just 72 pitches to do so. Leading off here, it'll be Zach Dinger, and he takes strike 1. But at the top of the lineup for the Chucks here in the 6th inning, Dinger, Tiger, and Savage. Next pitch way outside, 1 ball and 1 strike. Still bringing it at 85 miles per hour is Farrell. Farrell sets, winds, and delivers the 1-1. That ball is ripped out into right field for a base hit. Clark will play it, get it in, but maybe the first really hard hit ball by the Chucks against Farrell in this game is a base hit to right. Leading off here in the 6th inning by Zach Dinger. That'll bring up Josh Tiger. Tiger has struck out twice. Farrell's first pitch to Tiger. Tiger, first pitch swinging, pops it up. Chamberlain in fair territory, the first baseman, makes the catch, and there's 1 away. That'll bring up Carter Savage. Savage has 2 of the 5 hits. It was a bloop single in the first. Base hit to right that he had to hustle out in the 4th. So Dinger takes his lead. Fouling the first pitch off is Savage, strike 1. Farrell ready with the 0-1. On the outside corner, strike 2. Savage kind of just shakes his head at it, thought it was outside. Home plate umpire's been giving that all game, though, to the pitchers, and it snowballs and 2 strikes on Savage. Wine in the 0-2. Pops that one fouling out of play over on the first base side. Remains no balls and 2 strikes. Farrell checks the runner. Here's the 0-2 in the dirt. Nice block there by Wingard, and it's 1-2. One ball and 2 strikes on Savage. 1 out and Dinger at first for the Chucks. Wind in the 1-2. Up high. Snap throw down was low. The throw to second is not in time as it pops away from the shortstop Talon. And Dinger's going to end up with a stolen base, even though he was basically picked off of first base. He's able to beat out the rap at second. He's there now with a count of 2-2 on Carter Savage. And now manager and third base coach Mike Dickey going out to check on Dinger. And they're going to pull him out of the game, it looks like here. So it looks like we're going to get a runner as Dinger kind of walking off the field. Well, maybe a slight limp, but we're definitely getting a runner here for the Chucks. As going out to pinch run at second base is Jake Henrietta. So Henrietta goes out to pinch run for Zach Dinger. So it'll be Henrietta at second now. And a 2-2 count on Savage. So Winger's gotten a couple of guys breaking the wrong way, but hasn't gotten a pickoff yet. One guy got back into first, and that time Dinger was able to take second. He's now replaced by Henrietta at second. Winding to 2-2. That ball is popped up and out of play. It's going to remain 2 balls and 2 strikes. So 2-2 here on Savage. Check of the runner at second. Wind into delivery by Farrell. Gets him swinging. Strike 3. Strikeout number 13 for Noah Farrell. So 2 away now for Nevin Day. Winding the first pitch to Day. Up high, ball 1. Day is struck out looking and grounded into a double play. Farrell's 1-0 pitch. Right there for a called strike. 1 ball and 1 strike. 2 of the better freshmen in District 9 facing each other right now in Nevin Day and Noah Farrell. 1 ball, 1 strike. Check of the runner, Henrietta at second. Here's the 1-1. Outside, 2 balls and 1 strike. Two 2-1 pitch on the way. That ball is skied high and out of play, and it's now 2-2. Noah Farrell with the 2-2 count, looking for strikeout number 14 in this game. Checks the runner at second. Wind in the 2-2. That ball is driven to deep right field. Going back on it is the right fielder, Clark. He's got a beat. It's over his head and up against the wall. Henrietta's going to score. Day's going to go into second with the RBI double. And the DuBois lead has been cut in half, 2-1. As Nevin Day drives one over the head of the right fielder, Clark, for the RBI double. So it looked like Clark might have a beat on it. It gets up and over his head for the double, and now it's 2-1. Tying run is at second base with 2 outs for Jake Sikora. Sikora fouls the first pitch back, strike 1. And now up to 89 pitches is Farrell, which probably means somebody's going to have to save this game for DuBois if they're going to keep the lead. It's been a masterpiece from Farrell, but he is charged now with 1 run. Next pitch, swing and a miss, and he's ahead in the count. No balls and 2 strikes, still pumping it in at 86 miles an hour. 0-2 on Sikora. Farrell looks in, has his sign. Here's the 0-2. Outside, 1-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes on Sikora. The senior came into today hitting .294. He's 1 for 2 with a strikeout and a single. Check of the runner, day at second. Here's the 1-2. Little tapper back to the mound. Farrell has trouble with it, picks it up, throws it over. It is not in time. It is not in time, and there's runners at the corners now with 2 outs for the Chucks as they take advantage of the error on the pitcher Farrell, who couldn't field that ball cleanly, and by the time he was able to, his throw was late. It's first and third for Justin Miller. So we're going to get another situation here, another runner. This is now going to be a pinch runner. Going over to run for Socorro is Luke Miller. So Luke Miller now goes in to run with runners at the corners. It'll be Luke Miller at first, Nevin Day at third, and Justin Miller at the plate. Here with 2 outs for Punxsutawney. They trail by a run. First pitch in there for called strike 1. So now at 93 pitches is Noah Farrell. He can go to 100. He can go past 100 if it's to the batter that he reaches 100 on. But then he must come out by PIAA rule. Next pitch. That ball is looped down the line. It is a foul ball. Foul ball by about 3 or 4 feet down the line. That would have scored Day. Instead, it snowballs and 2 strikes on Miller. Oh and 2 here on Miller. Justin Miller with Luke Miller at first, Nevin Day at third, Noah Farrell looking to escape this with the lead. Checks the runner, winding the pitch. Called strike 3. It'll probably be Farrell's final pitch. It's strikeout number 14 in the 6th for Punxsutawney. They pick up 1 run on a pair of hits. There was an error, 2 left on base. We head to the 7th inning here in Punxsutawney. It is DuBois 2, Punxsutawney 1. You're watching high school baseball on the YDL Sports Network, powered by the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg.
Spring is here, and that means grilling season. Mike's Bilo in Reynoldsville has all your grilling needs covered with chicken, steak, pork chops, and more. You can check out all of Mike's Bilo's weekly specials from the comfort of your home at mikesbilo.com, where you will also find online coupons and recipes. Visit Mike's Bilo on South 5th Street in Reynoldsville today. Mike's Bilo's Foods, your friendly hometown supermarket.
In both baseball and softball, as in bowling, there's nothing better than a perfect strike. And DuBois Lanes on the Beeline in DuBois has been serving up a striking good time for nearly 70 years and is here for all your bowling needs. At DuBois Lanes, we have open bowling, leagues, birthday parties, and other special events, along with a great pro shop. Call today for open bowling hours or to book your next event. 814-371-0344. Check us out online at DuBoisLanes.com. DuBois Lanes is hoping for a striking year for the DCC Cardinals.
Back here in Punxsutawney, we go to the 7th inning of a 2-1 game between DuBois and Punxsutawney. The Beavers currently lead the rival Chucks by a run. Leading off, it'll be Tyler Chamberlain, Trey Wingard, and Jordan L. 1, 2, and 3 against Zeke Bennett in his 2nd inning of relief. "14 strikeouts for the freshman Noah Farrell in this one. Still has 5 pitches to use. We may see him to start the 7th. There's a ground ball base hit by Chamberlain in to left field. So Tyler Chamberlain starts off the inning with his 2nd hit of the game. So now DuBois will look to add on to that 2-1 lead now as Trey Wingard steps to the plate. Wingard has walked and scored in this game, has also popped up twice. Shows bunt, takes ball 1 up high. Bennett with the 1-0. Another bunt. Bunted back to Bennett. He comes off. He's going to throw to Petrick over there for the out. Sacrifice down by Wingard. Play goes 1-4 on the play. Chamberlain takes second. He'll be there for Jordan L. L is 1 for 2, had an RBI double in the third, struck out in the fifth, walked in the first. So runner Chamberlain takes his lead off a second. Bennett checks him. Delivers the pitch to L. Down low, ball 1. DuBois with single runs in the the third and the fourth. Punxsutawney a run in the sixth. That's where we stand right now, 2-1. There's a called strike. Game recap brought to you by Joe's Drive-In. It's like going back in time when you go to Joe's Drive-In right across from the ball fields here in Punxsutawney. I can see it from where I stand. It's closed on Wednesdays, unfortunately. One of these days I'll get down here and it won't be a Wednesday. It'll be open. Wind into 1-1. Misses outside. It's 2 balls and 1 strike. It's open 6 days a week, and I just keep making my trips to Punxsutawney on Wednesdays. 2 balls and a strike here on Jordan L. Bennett checks the runner at second, winds and delivers the 2-1. That's inside. It's now 3-1. 3-1 on L. Farrell on deck. Jenna checking the runner at second. Winding the pitch. Called. Strike. High one there. 3 balls and 2 strikes. It's 1 out. Forgot to get that up onto the scoreboard after the bunt. There we go. 3 balls, 2 strikes on Jordan L. Bennett stares into Cooper Hallman for the sign. He's got it. Checks the runner Chamberlain at second. Here's the payoff pitch. Called. Strike 3. L might have thought it was ball 4, was ready to throw the bat away. Instead, it's a strikeout for Bennett, his second, and there's 2 outs, and it's up to Noah Farrell to help himself here. With what could be an important insurance run for the Beavers. First pitch, swing and a miss, strike 1. Last DuBois game we did on Saturday afternoon, they led DuBois Central 2-1. Now we've got a timeout as Mike Dickey out to talk to his lefty Zeke Bennett here. This pause brought to you by Pizza Hut. You'll never have to pause about what you get for dinner when you go to Pizza Hut. PizzaHut.com, Pizza Hut in Brookville, DuBois, Clarion, State College, Phillipsburg, just to name a few of them. Clearfield as well. Nobody out Pizza Hut, PizzaHut.com. So he was saying before that Pizza Hut pause, DuBois led 2-1 against DuBois Central Catholic going to the bottom of the 7th inning after Noah Farrell's solo home run in the top of the 7th of the City Classic at Showers Field on Saturday. But DCC rallied 3 straight hits followed by back-to-back bases loaded walks to win that game 3-2. So Bennett checks the runner at second. Delivers, little high that time, and it's 1 ball and 1 strike. So 1-1 here on Noah Farrell. Winding the 1-1. Blocked there nicely by Hallman. It's now 2-1 on Farrell. Clark on deck. Farrell has struck out, grounded out, and reached on an error, basically. It was a throw to second where the error happened. But 2 balls and 1 strike here on Farrell. There's a called strike, and it's 2-2. 2 balls and 2 strikes on Noah Farrell. Runner at second is Tyler Chamberlain. with 2 outs in the 7th inning here with DuBois leading Punxsutawney 2-1. Punxsutawney's Zeke Bennett shakes off his catcher Hallman, now has what he wants, checks the runner at second, and then steps off, and now Hallman's going to go out and talk to his lefty Bennett. Got what they want. Bennett will check the runner, Chamberlain at second, and deliver the 2-2 way outside and high, and it's now full. 3 balls and 2 strikes. 3-2 on Farrell. Bennett looks in. Has his sign, checks the runner at second, Chamberlain. Winds and delivers. Inside, ball 4. Rolls away from Hallman, but Chamberlain not able to advance. But now there's runners at first and second for Caden Clark. We're going to get a runner over there for Farrell. It'll be Deeb again. So Samson Deeb to pinch with the courtesy run for Farrell. Caden Clark at the plate. Clark doubled and scored in the 4th, struck out looking in the 2nd, popped up the 3rd and the 5th. All of those were against the starter, Jake Sikora. 9th man in 2 innings that Zeke Bennett has faced. First pitch, check swing, must have held, ball 1. DuBois looking to add to its 2-1 lead here. Punxsy looking to hold it at a 1-run game. There's a bender in there for a strike, and it's 1 ball and 1 strike. Couldn't ask for much more here between these 2 rival schools. Punxsutawney and DuBois 2-1 in the 7th inning. Bennett checks the runner at second. Wind into 2-1. There's a line drive, base hit into left field. Chamberlain's going to round third. He's going to be held there as getting the ball and getting it in is Justin Miller. So the bases are going to be loaded for Gavin Kalschak. So interesting decision there by Dan Bowman to hold the runner with 2 outs at third base. It would have probably taken a perfect throw to get him. But instead, they're going to put it on the shoulders of Gavin Kalschak. Kalschak has grounded out the short twice and walked. His second plate appearance against Zeke Bennett. So big opportunity here for DuBois to add on to its 2-1 lead. Bases loaded, 2 outs. Bennett's first pitch, way outside, ball 1. Getting out there quickly to stop it was Hallman. 1 ball and no strikes. Wind in the 1-0. Called strike 1, and it's 1 ball and 1 strike. It's Chamberlain at third, Deebs at second, Clark at first. 1-1 pitch coming here to Gavin Kalschak. Bennett ready, rocks and delivers the 1-1. Bender in there, and it's 1 ball and 2 strikes. So now it's 1-2 on Kalschak. Runners take their leads. Bennett set, delivers the 1-2. Called, strike 3. He gets out of it. We'll go to the bottom of the 7th. Punxsutawney needs a run to keep this game alive. 2-1 DuBois as we head to the bottom of the 7th. You're watching high school baseball on the YDL Sports Network. D9 and 10 Sports.com, powered by the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg.
When you go to Joe's Drive-In in Punxsutawney, it's like stepping back in time. Joe's Drive-In has hot dogs, cheeseburgers, fries, ice cream, and so much more, all at a wallet-friendly price. You can eat in or take out. Call ahead to place your takeout order, 814-938-5760. Joe's Drive-In, across from the ball fields on Indiana Street, has been serving the Punxsutawney community for over 50 years. Online at joesdrivein.com. Joe's Drive-In is open every day but Wednesday from 11 to 8. Joe's Drive-In, Punxsutawney's favorite family spot.
Grange Lime and Stone, located 10 miles west of Punxsutawney along Route 536, will mine, crush, and size limestone and sand rock for industrial, commercial, and residential use. Grange Lime and Stone will deliver, or you can pick up, your choice. For more information, call Grange Lime and Stone at 814-938-4883. That's 814-938-4883.
Back here in Punxsutawney, we've got a pitching change here for DuBois as Tyler Chamberlain's going to come on to try to save it for Noah Farrell. Farrell, nothing short of spectacular in this one. 6 innings, gave up 1 run on 6 hits, no walks, and struck out 14. And now he turns the game over to Tyler Chamberlain, the lefty, to see if he can put it away with the Beavers leading 2-1. Against Chamberlain, it will be the bottom third of the lineup, Bennett, Holman, and Hetrick for the Chucks. Chamberlain on the season has pitched 26 2/3 innings with an earned run average of 472. He's walked 19 and struck out 34. He was brilliant on Saturday in a starting role against DuBois Central Catholic, but ended up with a no decision in a 3-2 loss when DCC scored twice off of Noah Farrell in the bottom of that inning. Farrell moves over to play first base here for the Beavers. So the left-handed hitting Bennett takes ball 1. Bennett has struck out twice, both of those obviously against Farrell. There's a called strike. 1 ball and 1 strike on Zeke Bennett. Punxsutawney looking for a base runner here, trailing by a run. Winding the pitch. Called strike 2, and it's now 1-2. 1 ball and 2 strikes on Bennett. Lefty against lefty here. Chamberlain ready with the delivery. Just misses, and it's 2-2. DuBois 1 in the 3rd, 1 in the 4th. Punxsutawney's lone run came in the 6th. We're now in the 7th. Zeke Bennett leading off. 2-2 pitch from Chamberlain. Ground ball. New first baseman Farrell grounds it, gets it, steps on the bag, and there's 1 away. So that was a high chop. Farrell was able to stick with it, was able to step on the bag, retire Bennett 1 away for Cooper Hallman. Hallman has an infield single and is struck out looking. Tyler Chamberlain trying to nail down the win here for DuBois. Ball 1. Hetrick is next, and then it would be Zach Dinger if either Hallman or Hetrick could reach. Ball's fouled back, and it's 1 ball and 1 strike. So Chamberlain, the sophomore, looking for the save for the freshman Farrell. Winding the 1-1. Fouling it off into the screen, and it's 1 ball and 2 strikes. 1-2. Wind in the delivery. Swing and a miss. Down on strikes goes Holman, and now Punxsutawney's down to its final out as Peyton Hetrick steps to the plate. Hetrick has struck out twice, both of those again against Farrell. Lefty against lefty matchup. Wind in the pitch. Called strike one. That's strikeout of Holman, the 15th strikeout by DuBois pitching in this game, 14 of them by Noah Farrell. Swing and a miss, and now Punxsutawney's down to its final strike. No balls and 2 strikes on Hetrick. Chamberlain gets his sign, sets, delivers the 0-2. Outside, ball 1. One and two here on Hetrick. Chamberlain sets, delivers the 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. That'll do it. DuBois, on the strength of 16 strikeouts between Noah Farrell and Tyler Chamberlain, has defeated Punxsutawney, handing the Chucks just their second loss of the season, 2-1 here in Punxsutawney. We'll be back after these messages with our post-game show. You've been watching high school baseball on the YDL Sports Network, D9 and 10, sports.com.
Spring is here, and that means grilling season. Mike's Bilo in Reynoldsville has all your grilling needs covered with chicken, steak, pork chops, and more. You can check out all of Mike's Bilo's weekly specials from the comfort of your home at mikesbilo.com, where you will also find online coupons and recipes. Visit Mike's Bilo on South 5th Street in Reynoldsville today. Mike's Bilo's Foods, your friendly hometown supermarket.
Swift Kennedy and Company in DuBois is an independent property and casualty insurance agency and the official insurance agency of your daily local LLC, the parent company of the YDL Sports Network. Founded in 1921 by Patrick J. Swift and Albert D. Kennedy, our success has been built on service and attention to our clients' needs. Our philosophy is service and our hallmark is integrity. Visit Swift Kennedy and Company on the web at swiftkennedyandco.com or call them today at 814-371-5270. Swift Kennedy and Company, insurance with integrity since 1921.
Do you know an athlete who goes above and beyond in competition in their life? One who shows sportsmanship, compassion for others? The Brooks Huar Lebeter Sportsperson of the Year Award is made for them. The Brooks Huar Lebeter Sportsperson of the Year Award is for a high school athlete who has competed in at least one full season in either District 9 or District 10, and who displays the qualities of being a good person, leader, community-minded, and wanting to make a difference. To donate to the scholarship fund or to find out more about the award, go to yourdailylocal.com/BHL award.
In both baseball and softball. Back here, we're going to name our player of the game. Our player of the game will go to Noah Farrell. 6 innings pitched, 14 strikeouts, 1 run, 6 hits. We will try to get an off-air interview with Noah after this one, but that'll do it here from Punxsutawney. Final score is DuBois 2, Punxsutawney 1. You've been watching high school baseball on the YDL Sports Network, D9 and 10, sports.com.